Today we're going to be taking a look at Sultai Ultimatum. So it's been a while since I've done a best of one video, so I decided to do a best of one version of this deck. But if you're interested in best of three, I do also have a version of this deck right here. Now going back to the best of one version, if you've never seen a Sultai Ultimatum deck, this is going to look kind of weird to you because we have a bunch of one-ofs in the deck as you can see here. And to understand the reasoning behind that, you do have to read what the Emergent Ultimatum does. It's a 7-mana card where it says search your library up to 3 monocolored cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards, shuffle that card into your library, and then you may cast other cards without paying their mana cost, exile Emergent Ultimatum. So what this means is you choose 3 monocolored cards, and let's say I'm gonna pick Omnicience, Professor Onyx, and I'm gonna choose a Vorinclex for my last card. This means opponent can put back one of those cards into my deck, and you can choose one of these 2 cards and then you get to play for free. So there's actually a reason why I picked these 3 cards in particular, and it doesn't have to be Professor Onyx, it can also be Liliana Dreadhorde General. And if you pick these 3 cards, opponent now has to choose which card to put back. If they choose Omniscience to put it back into your deck, then you get to play Vorinclex and Liliana Dreadhorde General or Professor Onyx onto the battlefield, which means they're gonna be able to ultimate immediately, since Vorinclex doubles the loyalty our planeswalkers get. If you pick Liliana, then opponent has to sacrifice all of their lands except just one, all of their creatures except just one, and all of their planeswalkers except just one, in which case they're probably just dead. But if they don't have any cards in their hand, or if they don't have too many cards in their hand, then you can bring out Professor Onyx, in which case you get to deal lethal damage and you get to win the game. Most of the times, if opponent is smart, they're not gonna give you this combo. They're probably gonna put back one of your planeswalkers into your deck, then you'd be left with Vorinclex and an Omniscience. In which case, if you do have another Emergent Ultimatum in your hand, then you get to go at it again because, of course, Emergent Ultimatum costs 0 mana to cast. So this is the ideal scenario where Omniscience can be useful. But if you don't have any cards in your hand, another thing you could do is just go for Vorinclex, one of the 6-mana planeswalkers, plus Elrond's Epiphany, or you can even go for something like Valki God Obliged so that you can play planeswalker side. Or if you're playing against a creature deck, you know, getting a board wipe as well can also be a thing you can do. So we have a lot of choices here. That's the whole reason why we're playing a bunch of one-ofs in the deck, is so that we can get the cards that we want with Emergent Ultimatum. And most of you probably already know the combo already, if you've been following Historic for a long time, because this was a popular deck back then. But we did get a lot of new cards, and I have added them into the deck, and some of these cards are actually pretty sweet. Starting off, we got 3 copies of Seek New Knowledge. This is a card that you could probably go up to 4 copies, but I decided to replace one of them as a Jawari's Disruption instead, because we're going to be playing things like Explore, Cultivate, so that we can always make the land drops in a deck like this, where we want to get to 7 mana as soon as possible. But why Seek New Knowledge is really powerful in this deck is because it is a 2-mana instant speed card where you can seek 2 non-land cards and put one of those cards into the bottom of your deck. And why this is really useful is because we are playing Emergent Ultimatum with a bunch of one-of cards that are very expensive, where you don't actually want to cast them, such as Omniscience, for example, or Arun's Epiphany. That's when this can be really powerful into putting one of those cards from your hand into your deck. And the next card that we got is Assemble the Team. This is a 2-mana card that searches the top third of your library, rounded up for a card, and then put that card into your hand and then shuffle. And why this is really powerful in a deck like this is because it scales. And what I mean by that is because in a deck like this, where we have 80 cards, Assemble the Teams gets more powerful because you get to look at more cards at a time, because it says it searches the top third of your library. Now, if this said if search the top 20 cards of your library, this card would be less powerful in a deck like this. But because it says top third of your library, this is so good for our deck, letting us search for Emergent Ultimatum for a combo piece, or even removal spells or board wipe, since we do have 5 copies of board wipe in the deck. I just think this card is really good. And the next card we have is Oracle of the Alpha. This is a 3-mana card that lets you spawn a bunch of Power 9 cards into your deck, and that includes Time Warp. That is actually one of the main reasons why we're going to be playing this card, because not only is Time Warp a really powerful card, it is a mono-colored card that you can grab with Immersion Ultimatum, letting you get extra turn with Immersion Ultimatum without having to exile that card. And lastly, we got 3 copies of Rusko Clockmaker. What this essentially does is when it comes onto the battlefield, conjures a midnight clock onto the battlefield, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put an hour counter on the midnight clock, and each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So funny enough, this is actually one of our win conditions. You can definitely win with Rusko. This card is extremely powerful in this deck, and if you ever played Rusko and then you Immersion Ultimatum and then get something like Professor Onyx onto the battlefield, now you're draining 3 life per spell. It's going to add up so quickly, you're gonna win so fast. And I did talk about before how when you play Immersion Ultimatum, you pick Omniscience, Professor Onyx, Vorinclex as 3 card of your choice. An opponent probably is going to give you an Omniscience because they don't want to lose to Vorinclex Professor Onyx combo. And if you did play Rusko beforehand, now your hand is suddenly all 0 mana cards because they had to give you an Omniscience. But with Rusko, every time you play a non-creature spell, it adds the midnight clock, which means that you get to play out your hand while draining every time you play something, and you shuffle back because midnight clock is probably going to hit 12 o'clock from playing a bunch of cards in your hand. And this actually speeds up if opponent did give Vorinclex from Immersion Ultimatum, since Vorinclex adds extra counters. And if Midnight Clock ever gives us extra 7 cards, it's almost sure we're gonna win with Rusko. Now I'm gonna do a quick demonstration here. We're gonna play the Immersion Ultimatum, and you can see that Rusko is dealing damage while this is happening. We're gonna grab Omniscience, Vorinclex, and Liliana. And they gave us Omniscience and Vorinclex, because if they do give us the other option, we get to combo off immediately, so. And then you get to play a bunch of cards from your hand for 0 mana. We can just slowly chip down our opponent with the cards that we play, since Rusko just keeps draining. Now I'm going to try to do the longest string of spells as possible instead of just winning with Professor Onyx, so that you can kind of understand what you can do with Rusko plus Omniscience in a deck like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Yorion and actually get rid of the Liliana so we don't drain them too much with our 6 mana Liliana. Okay, so with that out of the way, now we got Immersion Ultimatum. Do it again. Shuffle, Midnight Clock flips, and we'll grab both of the Time Warps actually. We got 1 Time Warp there, and then we get to Rune's Epiphany. And I guess we could grab something like Liliana. There we go. And you just want to use all of these cards in your hand that are 0 mana cards because of Omniscience. And while this is happening, the Midnight Clock's gonna flip again because Vorinclex is giving you 2 counters. But that's okay. We can just draw more cards. I mean, almost surely opponent is just going to die to Rusko here. And just like that, they're just dead. And that was just 1 turn. So I hope you guys can see what the potential of this deck can be if you just have a Rusko and combo it off with Immersion Ultimatum. But that's going to be it for the intro. I'm gonna be jumping into some best of 1 ranked queue in Historic to show you guys how the deck does. And if you guys enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye. I think I'm playing against a Belcher deck. I'm not playing against a Belcher deck. Okay. Jund something? What is this? Rhythm of the Wild. That is wild. I think I'll grab... Well... Am I supposed to grab... Rachel Absurd? Because I see Rhythm of the Wild? Okay, you get to draw a card. I think I'll have to exhaust my mana because they didn't have a mana net last turn. This way I can buy some time. Decline. Then I'm gonna Ritual Absurd. Then I'll try to Binding the Rhythm of the Wild. Get rid of that. Buy rigging. That's not cool. That is not cool. Okay, let me see. We have black, black, blue, blue, forest, forest. We need another forest. Just grab the Triumph here. I think we'll actually grab another Binding. So we can get rid of their fight rigging. So one untapped land. We got the Emergent Ultimatum down. Excuse me? At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice unless you discard a card. If you discard a card this way, blah blah blah. When this leaves the battlefield, wait, what? When this leaves the battlefield, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw a card is equivalent to the intensity. That's cool, I guess. Oh, I didn't even have shock. What do we get? Vorinclex? They're not gonna give me... Let's make sure they don't give me... Liliana and Professor Onyx. I think Omniscience doesn't really do much here. I could force them to give me Omniscience, but we only have one card in my hand. So let's do this instead. What? Okay. So we gotta pick the Vorinclex first because it goes on the stack so that Professor Onyx gets played first. Okay, that doesn't make sense. We gotta put the Onyx on the stack so that Vorinclex gets played first.
Open your books to page.
So repeat this process 6 times. 6 more times. So 7 times. They discard 2 cards. So that's... I believe that is win, right? 6 times. They take 15 damage and I attack for 1.
I do hope you're learning something from your mistakes.
Okay. So they chose death. I like it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Fatal Push, Assemble, Oracle. Looks good. What I really like about Rusko is the fact in this particular deck, okay, they're just playing Belcher, so I don't think we can win against that deck. Unless we sneak in a Jawari's Disruption. Okay. That's the only way we're gonna be able to win this. Nobody sees it coming. Nobody sees a Jawari's Disruption coming. Oh, they're playing around Jawari's Disruption. Boo! Belcher was so last month. Come on. Belcher was so last month. Okay, well, we may have lost this time, but there's always next game. There you go. Frickin' Belchers, man. I'm playing against Missman. He's playing best of one. Okay. Little is it action? Oh, don't. Oh, man. One time I didn't have an untapped land and this happens. That's a shame. Maybe I should have fatal pushed first. It's the correct play if they have another reckless charge. But if they have another spell, it's the wrong play. Yeah. That's my bad. Yeah, I made a mistake. I took damage for no reason. So we're looking for like Rusko, so we can heal back up. Yeah, let's just kill it. So I took 3 more damage for no reason, so I should have been at 8 if I played perfectly. And I should be at 6 here, which would be... which would be awesome. So I'm dead to a... Not looking good. Come on, where's Rusko? I really need Rusko. Please. Oh god. Not like this. Even. Okay, just don't draw land. Seek new knowledge. Yes. Giganta. A breeze could kill me. Actually, a breeze could kill me. Wait, what? Why would you surrender, Miss Min? Hello? I'm at 3 life? Your deck certainly plays a Wizard's Lightning, right? Keep. I will Fatal Push. It's unfortunate we didn't have an untapped black source on turn 1. But it is what it is. So we got a lot of greens, so we need black and blue. Oh.
Drop, because something truly spectacular. The ocean surges, life thrives.
Should I grab Immersion Ultimatum now? Say what? Orinclex? I could take the 6 here. Probably not.
I love to make a splash.
Why didn't they attack? I think I'm gonna Shark Typhoon Cycle. Should I slam my Shark Typhoon? Wait, how do they deal with a Shark Typhoon? Oh man, this is such a mistake. Especially if I just draw a land, I can Immersion Ultimatum. Do I I can't. I need to cycle. Let's stay vigilant. So considering they play Vorinclex, they probably play Nissa? Maybe? Oh man, what are they playing? This is 8 mana? Into nothing. And you don't attack. Can you please just attack? Okay, we found the land. We found the land. Boom. Omniscience, Vorinclex, Liliana. The ultimate combo. As the name suggests. Hey. Feels good. Kind of a weak hand. Don't like the fact that we have Omniscience in the hand. This is also kind of a weak hand. Funny thing is, if I'm playing against a Grease Fang, Valkyrie is kind of good. But I doubt anybody's playing Grease Fang. Famous last word. Okay. We are playing against a Spirit Dog. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile during your turn. Interesting. Spirit Dog Tribal? Thing I like about Rusko is the fact that it ramps. I'm about to end this Spirit Dog's career. I'm about to end this Spirit Dog's career. Goodbye. Okay. Actually ended it. I don't have a green source. Should I still keep it? Surely I'll draw a green source, right? Surely? Red? Oh no. Any greens or fatal push? It's that easy. We do have some problem here. Since we're not... Oh no. Please. Roiling oh god. That's actually so bad for me. Actual factual counter to Emergent Ultimatum? Wait, that's actually super bad for me. I need a board wipe. Can I see a board wipe? I'm dying. Cling to dust? That's not good enough. Okay. Okay. I like how chill best of 1 is compared to best of 3. Every time I play best of 3, I feel like I'm like fully concentrated. Okay, looks like opponent is an IZ gamer. Opt? Not even consider? Is this Phoenix? It actually might be Phoenix. Blue? Blue? Black, black. I need greens. Green. And then black. Okay, so I'm playing against a Phoenix deck. I'm sure Valkyrie will be useful here if they have Phoenix in their hand. What? How lucky is that though? Like immediately draw Ancestral Recall? I have 76 cards in the deck. Huh? It's okay. I guess I can find a land with assemble the team, so there's that. Wait, no cultivate? No shot. What? Is the play actually get another assemble? No, not mono blue. Oh, it's stuck? Yeah, I don't really care about ranks right now because I have like 60 play points. So it's kind of chill at the moment. Okay, I get to put more time walks in the deck, I guess. Please, stop. Help. Help, help. Kind of annoying. Like, I'd imagine opponent's hand is like... bunch of negates. So I need to sequence it so that, like, we can kill this with two or more spells. Gust of the Wind. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Wait, do they not play? Okay, what if they... It sounds crazy, but... What if they don't play a counter spell and it's just all bounce spells? How crazy would that be? Okay, they most certainly do play counter spell. Thirst for discovery. Okay, I guess we're dead. Okay. What if opponent counters a fatal push? Even though it won't kill it. Since I'm gonna die anyways? Let's see if this works. I don't know. Oh, please don't. No, don't counter it. No. They actually fell for it. Oh no. Did they have it again? Oh no, they didn't have it. It actually worked. It actually worked. Oh my god, it actually worked. Surely they have a counter spell now, right? I told you their entire deck is blink spells. It is. It is. Oh no. Not double. Okay, looks like fun and games are over. I don't think there is a way for us to get out of this anymore. We shall see. Oh, Time Walk. Can we do it? This is... Okay, I think we have to fire off Seek New Knowledge first. See if we can get okay. Okay. We might just be able to get there. No way. It's too late. It's too late. Oh my. Oh my god. Okay, that's a pretty satisfying last game, right?